Are you undercharging for your offer? In this video, I'm gonna break down how to discover whether or not you are undercharging for the services, the value that you provide, the offers that you have. And then from there, I'm also gonna give you some tools so you actually know how to charge what you're worth and then actually convey that on a sales call or in a conversation with a potential client so that you can have absolute certainty they see the value that you have and you can charge those higher price points. Now, when we dive into this, I really want you to start thinking about what are the offers that I have, because it's not just about what you charge, it's also about having an irresistible offer. Now, we have other videos here on YouTube where we talk about building and crafting an irresistible offer, so you can go ahead and watch those. But what we want to do is we really want to talk about, do you have that offer that is going to create a transformational result? That's the first thing to ask yourself. Before we can even ask if you're undercharging or not, ask yourself, do I have a transformational offer? An offer where if somebody takes action, they're going to get a very specific outcome and result that they're looking for. Now, this doesn't have to just be a business or life-based offer. There's all kinds of different offers that fall into this. I'll just give a few examples. So for us, one of the things that we do is we say, hey, we're gonna help you generate consistent leads and sales coming in from YouTube ads. That's one of our offers that we have. And so that's very specific. We can help people build out a whole system around YouTube ads to get consistent leads and sales, scale their business 6, 7, 8 figures. That's very specific. I have invested in offers in the past for weight loss and nutritional coaching. Right? I'm gonna help you lose XYZ pounds or get to a certain specific weight. That's a great offer because it really is selling the transformation. It's not just saying, I'm gonna give you some tips on nutrition or some tips on exercising. It says, I'm gonna help you lose 50 pounds and get to your ideal weight. And that's an offer that I invested in at one point. I invested, I think it was like $6,000 in a weight loss nutritional offer. And honestly, I would have paid a lot more for that because it was transformational in my life. And so that's what you want to look at, is you want to look at what is the transformational offer that you can offer? What's your skill or expertise? And then what do your ideal clients actually need? And how can you package up your skill and expertise in an irresistible way to build out an offer that you know your ideal clients are going to get massive transformational value from? Now, why did I not just say, hey, you should charge more for what you already have? Well, a lot of people are saying that, and I actually disagree. You need to look at and you need to see, what am I offering and is it transformational? Now, if you already are offering something transformational, great. You probably need to increase your prices to match the value and the worth that you have. You know how I know you probably need to increase your prices? Because you clicked on this video. Am I charging enough? If you're even asking that question, you probably do need to increase your prices. And the reason for that is you know what you're worth. And if you're even starting to question, is my value worth what I am charging for my offer, then that is the sign in the back of your mind that you probably are undercharging for the value and the services you deliver. But here's the thing, a lot of other people out here and gurus and different people, they'll say, hey, just take what you already have, throw a 0 on it, or multiply it by 3, or charge a very high ticket price for the thing that you already have. And sometimes that's good, but sometimes that's actually the wrong advice. And the reason for that is you need to have a transformational offer. You do not sell the bells and whistles. You do not sell the individual aspect. You sell the transformation, and then the bells and whistles are what back up the purchase. For instance, if you really need to get some form of transport, let's say you need to buy a car to go from point A to point B, maybe that is your commute every day, you need to have a car. Now, yes, people are gonna look for different degrees of cars, but you're gonna say, we've got a cup holder here, and we have a steering wheel, and we have 4 wheels, and even if those wheels are super high class, amazing wheels, you gotta start with the transformational value. You're gonna have a luxurious car that's gonna get you from point A to point B. It's the safest car in the whole class, and it looks incredible. It's honestly a great fit for you, and it's gonna transform your self-image. It's gonna get you where you wanna go. And then yes, we have special cup holders. We've got great trim. We've got great wheels. We've got all these different aspects that you're looking for, but you gotta sell what the main thing they're looking for is first, and then back up that purchase with your USP and the things that you do. So the same thing, right? If you're looking to sell weight loss, you don't wanna just say, I'll give you the best things to eat. and I will give you some great exercises. What you need to say is, I'm going to help you hit your ideal weight. I'm gonna help you lose 50 pounds. And the way that we do that is my unique mechanism for exactly what to eat. This is our strategy. And also my exact strategy and process for how you can keep the weight off even once you lose it, so you're not yo-yoing back and forth. And the exact exercises you need to do so that you can look like you spend all day in the gym without actually spending all day in the gym, only going 2 to 3 times a week. And so then you can sell the features that get you the result, but you need to talk about the result. Too many people just talk about the features, and also too many people just talk about the result without talking about why it's unique. You need to talk about both. And so the problem is, if you're just selling small pieces, you need to package it all up together and sell it as one main offer that provides a real transformational result for that client. For instance, I'll give you another example, right? One of our clients, he teaches people how to speak French fluently, and he was undercharging for his offer. I mean, honestly, he was only charging a few $1,000s to teach people how to speak fluent French. Now, here's the thing. The offer was so unbelievable that he was actually having less people sign up and become clients. Think about that. The price is so low that you're having less people sign up, take action, and become clients. And so what we said is, you gotta think about the real value here. You gotta sell it. It's not just helping people learn French or learn a language or going through, how to write and how to read and how to speak. It's how you can become fluent in French so that you can go to France and you can speak like the locals, so that you can go to, wherever it happens to be, in France and visit those family members and have a great conversation in French, so you can have that transformational life experience. This is so valuable, and it's worth a lot more than just $3,000. Actually, if you price too low, you can have people start to question, am I going to get the result I'm looking for? So if you're helping people lose 50 pounds, you say, it's $300. You're gonna say, what? Kind of skeptical about that. Even $1,000, $2,000, right? You wanna have a price point that speaks to the major transformation in life that you're gonna give somebody. Same thing when it comes to a service or helping businesses, right? If you just say it's only a few $1,000s to learn this YouTube ad strategy that is going to help you scale to 7 to 8 figures, you're not gonna believe it, right? It needs to have that higher price point that is going to actually line up with the value you provide and also the level of business you have. So for instance, with us, we have 50 team members, and to be able to do that, we need to make sure that we have a price point that lines that up. But we're also priced as the best. If you want to get a Mercedes, you're going to pay the price of a Mercedes, and you expect to, right? If you had a Mercedes or a Ferrari that was priced at the same price as a Honda Civic, you're going to question and say, what is going on here? I don't understand. And that's actually going to cause people to not take action. So if we go back to our client who taught people how to speak in fluent French, he was actually getting the objection of, am I actually going to become fluent? Now he was wondering where that was coming from. Do I need to fix my marketing? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? Where it was coming from was people not believing that $3,000 is all it took to become fluent in French. Raises his price to over $6,000, and not only is he generating more revenue in his business, he actually has a higher conversion rate from sales call to client. Believe that. Isn't that crazy? Like, believe it or not, it's crazy. Basically, he is able not only to charge more for every client, but he's actually getting more clients he talks to sign up because he raised his prices. And honestly, I've seen that exact same thing time and time again. We have many client examples. We've done the same thing for ourselves over my stretch and period of business. So what you need to do is you need to charge what you're worth. Let's recap a little bit here. You need to package the value you provide together and talk about and provide a transformational result. Then once you have that transformational result, what you want to do is you want to sell that as a higher ticket offer, and you want to make sure that that offer lines up with the value that you're providing. Now, of course, you want to provide far more value. We always try to provide at least 10 times the value. Usually it's a lot more than that, than what we're selling. And we've had clients tell us 100x, or more the value of what they've paid and what they've invested in. And that's really important. but you also want to make sure that you charge a high enough price point that you're charging what you're worth. And if you're asking yourself, am I charging what I'm worth? Then that's probably a sign that you're not yet. But the way to do it isn't just to raise the price. You need to make sure you're selling a solution to a major problem, you're selling a transformation, and then also you're framing that sale, that transformational sale, as the end result the client wants, right? What do they actually want? Not just the individual features, what's the big result they're looking for? And that is how to increase your prices and how to know if you're actually charging what you're worth. So hopefully you found this video valuable. I'll post some resources down below. Be sure to subscribe, turn on the notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll see you in the next one.